everybody, and welcome back to Amani Reads and Reviews. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season. Whatever you do celebrate, I hope you had a great time and enjoyed yourself. And welcome to 2023. So, today we're going to do an update on the channel and a lot of different things that I did not accomplish with Vlogmas this year, last year, literally 2 days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and put my screen up so we can go ahead and talk about everything. And one moment. All right. So we're going to talk about the New Year's commitments and channel updates. So we'll talk about Vlogmas, what happened with Vlogmas, why I stopped doing it. We'll talk about what I won't be doing this year. We're going to talk about goals and then what's new with the channel. So, as we all know, I was supposed to do 25 days of Vlogmas this year, doing Hallmark or reviewing Hallmark movies. That did not go as planned. I got as far as doing 10 presentations so I can go ahead and do Vlogmas. And I literally got so bored to the point where I would rather prefer to watch paint dry than to continue watching Hallmark movies. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Hallmark is what you watch when you don't have literally nothing else to watch. I was a CNA for 6 years. That's literally on in the background when I'm taking care of patients. So when I'm at home and I've ever cleaned up, I'll literally just have the TV on Hallmark doing any random thing in the house, barely paying attention to the movie itself. Now, I would say I have a few Hallmark movies that I absolutely enjoy, but I'm going to just be real. Most of the movies are copy and paste. Like, they're the same movies. They'll just switch the skin color or switch the wig or switch the house, but everything is just so much the same. It's always the same storyline. A successful woman falls in love with a average guy who's a baker. Like, he's like a model baker. So he's like kind of hot, but he works in a bakery. Like, what? And then they fall in love. That stuff is kind of like, I don't want to review that type of stuff, And like, I just feel like the way I'm going, I really enjoy dark type of things. And what I mean by that, I like thrillers a lot. I like mysterious type of mystery type of things. I like horror to a small intent. I watched a lot of horror movies growing up, but I'm like really scared about horror or whatever, but I would rather prefer to read categories kind of in that realm instead of doing the romance thing all the time, because it does get boring and it seems like the same stories over and over and over again. And that's why I decided not to do Hallmark and just to enjoy my family, and just decided to come back today. So, yeah, the stories and the characters are just bland. The wigs are really wiggy. When the black women come on these shows, they're like, most of the time you see the black actress, they are from like various like movies and stuff that I watched throughout my childhood and growing up as an adult. They put these women in these movies and they wigs be looking a mess. And I've been in a bonnet all day. So for me, like, I'm not about to like act like I'm all like bougie because I'm in my bonnet all day. Like, we're not about to do that. But I'm gonna just let y'all know these wigs are not giving what it's supposed to be given, and I got an issue with that. But I will say, Lifetime has improved on a black lady wigs. But Hallmark, that y'all need to step it up, because the last movie I watched, the girl had the hair grade of the wig was nice, but it was on top of her forehead. Like, that's not cute. Don't do that. But anywho, that is my issue with Hallmark, and that was the reason why I was not able to finish doing the Hallmark movies, because I felt like I wasn't being true to myself. And that's one thing I don't want to do with my channel. I want to do stuff that I'm interested in, because at the end of the day, this is not going to be like something I know I'm going to like get money from automatically. So I'm going to like make it a hobby and continue to work on that hobby and be happy about my channel, you know? So I don't want to like come off as being a certain way when I know dang on well I'm going to click on to see what thriller or what crime shows on and watch that, you know? Like I'm not, come on now. So, what I will not be doing this year, or at least trying. So, I'm going to stop not putting myself first. And you know what? This doesn't really make a lot of sense, like that one sentence, but I'm going to not allow other people to kind of like keep me from what I need to do for myself. There's like a lot of things that I want to work on, and like every year I just like put it off and put it off, and there's always an excuse. But it's like, I don't even look the same like how I looked like 5 years ago, and like that's a problem, you know. So I need to I need to like get all that stuff together. Um I'm going to start to complete one thing that I start and finish it and not have like any doubts about it, even if it is a complete wreck. At least it was a wreck that I completed myself. I'm gonna to stop allowing other people's like issues kind of come into my space, because at the end of the day, other people's issues is something that they got to work on by themselves. And yeah, that means even with family, like if there's something that is just above me now, it's going to be above me now. And like I can't keep allowing it to consume me because I turn into a person that I do not like. So I'm going to stop apologizing for little things. I have done that so much when I first started this channel, just very like, I'm just apologizing about the way I speak, apologizing about my pronunciation of words, this like the stuttering that I do because I'm overly nervous. And I don't want to apologize for that anymore, because I feel like that's really deteriorating me from like really being successful on my small channel. I don't want to come off as somebody who's just like always so nervous and anxious about something and y'all can't even see me. And like I don't want to do that anymore. I just want to like come out with a video, be happy with what I put out, and if people like it, they like it, and if they don't, I'll again, you know, the next time. I want to stop watching reaction videos on YouTube. I watch reaction videos on just about everything. And I will say that that takes up a lot of time of my day, where if I'm cooking or cleaning, I'm watching a reaction video instead of like supporting like my smaller, you know, Booktube friends or my bigger Booktube friends. Like I literally have a friend who has like 500 subscribers and he's doing very well on his channel. So I want to like support more of my Booktuber friends and like my journal like YouTube channels that I love to watch, or the budgeting YouTube channels I love to watch, because I feel like that motivates me to do better on my own channel. And I just don't want to like cater to like negativity all the time unless it has something to do with a TV show, a movie, or a book that I'm reading. But everyday life about everyday people, I don't want to have that consume my life to the point where I'm waking up and I'm like, okay, I know I got to clean up my house, I got to cook, I got to do this and that. Okay, let me turn on this video, because it's negative and it's very like draining. And the people that it's talk about is just like very draining. And I hope and pray that they can do the best that they can do for this year, so these like reaction type of content can kind of like do something else with their channel. Because let's be real, a lot of people on YouTube are very talented, and when we always focus on negative stuff, it just comes to the point where people are going to get tired of you talking about the same crap. And like I'm kind of at that point where I'm like, let me focus on my other goals and ambitions throughout my life, and especially on my YouTube channel. And yeah, that's about it. And um the last thing, I'm not going to let a entry level job stress me out, because I have a lot of stuff going on in my household, and I'm not going to let these jobs stress me out. Like it's just not going to happen, because I know I'm not going to be here for like 4 years. I know I'm not going to be here for 10 years. So I'm not going to allow people who are making like $2 more than me literally stress me out. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to focus on my child, and I'm going to focus on my school and focus on all the things that I need to focus on so that I am able to be more successful for years to come. But entry level jobs is not going to fulfill like my goals at the moment. Like it's just not going to happen. Like I will say there's one job and career that I really want, but at the moment, the one that I'm currently in is not going to continue to consume me. I'm just not going to allow it. So the goals I want to accomplish this year is being more consistent on my channel. And even if I don't post a video, at least if I'm just communicating on like social media, just, asking how y'all are doing, sometimes doing like lives of me reading when I have the time to. It's kind of all crazy right now with like scheduling and, being a parent. It's like you want your child to take a nap at a certain time and your child just want to watch Sesame Street. And, that's just what's going on right now. So eventually I will try to do lives because I am reading. I'm going to be doing like book blogs every, two weeks. So I do want to like read with you all eventually. Getting to the second point, I want to read more on my channel, or read more in general. I feel like I watch a lot of stuff, but I don't have time to read a lot of stuff because by the time it's like night, I'm like tired. And I feel like it's because of the year. Like towards the end of the year, it's a lot going on towards the end of the year anyway. So I definitely want to read more. And I also want to write and finish my website. I started a website last year, a few months ago, and I kind of got like the first page done, like the about me, what my website was going to be about. So I want to finish that and kind of have that up and running sometime this year. And then I want to find a career and a job that I'm going to enjoy and like move up with it. I have like a weird thing with like enjoying healthcare because I've been in healthcare for like 5 to 6 years, been a CNA for like 5 years, and I had like a love-hate relationship with it. I literally had like all of my prerequisites for a nursing school finished, and I wasn't able to do nursing school because I literally psyched myself out. It was just stressful. The environment was trash because I was working with people who were like a-holes. And at the time I did not have tough skin, and it wasn't always like racism. It was just to the point where nursing is a very competitive field, and nursing school is extremely competitive, and pre-nursing classes is extremely competitive. So when you don't have tough skin and you have all these things going on in your life that I'm definitely not going to talk about because I had a strange 4 years. But I will say that you have to have tough skin when you are working in these environments, not only for the coworkers you're going to be working with, but the general public. Um, there's been so many different times where I had like an old man who like fought in like World War II call me out of my name. Like a drug head guy called me out of my name. Like so many different things happen in healthcare, and it never hurt me. But just working with people who treat you a certain way, think that you're slow or think that you are lazy when you do the best you can, it's just not a great environment. So like I feel like in my life now, I got a kid. I really want to do something that I'm going to enjoy. And I like healthcare. Like if I, didn't go to nursing school, I would do something in like healthcare information systems, because the job that I'm applying to that's literally what that is. Like I'm doing like customer advocate, like a whatever, but I can like get a degree with them and do healthcare information systems, and I'm thinking about doing that. And the other option was finishing my English degree, but let's be real, you can't make no money with it. And like I don't know if I really want to put myself out there in that type of you know realm yet, but we'll see. So, leading to the fifth point, yes, I want to finish my bachelor's degree. Like, if I go in state, I would literally graduate at the end of the year. But if I go to a for profit school and go towards the healthcare information technology. It's going to be like another 2.5 years or whatever. But I have literally all my prerequisites for an English degree or nursing or healthcare information. So it's like I'm going based off of like my life at the moment because I'm a wife and I'm a mom, and like those like the most important things in my life that I need to take care of and tend to. But at the same time, I'm just like, I'm tired of being cooped up in this house and I need to do something for myself. So that's kind of why I need to like get into my channel and like not worry about all these crazy things. So all these little small little boxes, I guess I can talk about too. So I'm going to learn not to react. Like, I'm a real reactive person. So like, I need to work on it. We ain't gonna get into details. I need to be more honest with myself and just not allow certain things to happen. And then like I just push it up with the rug. Like I don't want to do that anymore. And then I really want to gain like 300 subscribers this year at least. I would like to do that. So that means I need to be consistent on this channel. But it would be great. It would be great to have 300 people watching. That'd be great. Anywho, so what's new to the channel? So I'm gonna be posting a movie or a TV show weekly starting this week. So I am having this video, but I'm going to also talk about a movie that I just recently watched. So I'm going to do that presentation and have that for you guys at least by Friday, but it may be Saturday. I'm going to be doing book, movie, and TV series requests. So if you all have anything you want me to review, just leave it down in the comments below. I am also accepting author book reviews. I've read one author's book, and then I read another author's book that I did not do a presentation on because the book was very disturbing. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Some topics are a bit too much for me for my taste, especially when it's involving children. I cannot do it. And like that's pretty much what the book was about. And I get it, like I was about to curse. But evil stuff happens in life all the time. But I just can't put myself to read certain things because I'm going to freaking cry. And like I don't want to cry. Like I don't want to go through that. So yeah. As long as the book, if it touches on certain things, okay, cool, why not? But I'll read it. It just depends on how tough it is because like I can read through it, but I'm just gonna let you know I'm not gonna have like the best time reading it. But I'd review it at least, I guess. So if you're an author on like KPD, let me know because I really do enjoy like authors. I think a lot of people are really talented on Amazon who's like writing all these books and everything. I have read a few books from authors and everything, and I'm going to be doing a review on the book that I'm currently reading, and that is a romance book that I've already mentioned to you all, but I'm finishing that up so I can go ahead and do a review. And I'm also going to be getting into manga. My husband, he reads manga all the time. He's been reading it since I met him, but he sent me something that was a really interesting concept that I'm going to go ahead and talk about on my channel. That'll be the third thing that I review this year. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm just revamping the things that I do read because I do think I like or enjoy the more dark type of subjects, I guess, because the romance stuff, unless it's a rom-com, I love those. Like I would never put a rom-com down, but like the hardcore romance crap is so played out to me. Like all that raunchy stuff, all that, oh, he kissed me so seductively. Like I don't want to read that type of stuff because this is so lame and played out. And I really don't want to do that. And like, I'm sorry if I'm like judging what other people want to enjoy, but for me, like I can't like read like that. And it's the same reason why I stopped doing Vlogmas. I can't sit there reading something that I know dang on well I do not enjoy. And it is what it is. Like if y'all bear with me, y'all gonna see a little bit of everything, because I like to watch a lot of things, especially like K-dramas. Don't even get me started on that, man. Like, I'd be talking for hours on that stuff. But anywho, this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing on this channel. And like I said in the beginning, I am going to be more active on my social media sites. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok or Facebook, go ahead and do that. The links will be in the description or whatever. I don't have an Instagram yet. Although I put that in my video, I don't have an Instagram yet because at the moment I am not on Instagram at the moment. And it's honestly just like, I need a break from Instagram. I felt like Instagram was just really consuming my life at the time. So, I'm not really on that. And like, it's the same with TikTok now. I will say, like, I'm on TikTok a few times out of the week, but it's not every day. Like Instagram, I was on there every day. And it just got so negative because of the people I was following, and then also like family. And it just comes to the point where, you need to have that reset. And I felt like Instagram, I needed a reset from it. So the only time I do use social media is for my page, like for my YouTube channel or whatever. So yeah, that's about it. And thank you all for watching. I will see you guys at the end of this week for a very interesting movie review. I hope you guys like that because I'm very much looking forward to talking about it. I talked my husband's ear off about this movie, but I'm going to make a review because you guys might like it as well. So, anywho, goodbye and Happy New Year.